What's going on, everybody? JD Game here, and today guys we're going to be finally wrapping up how to build Bendy and the Ink Machine Chapter 1 in Minecraft. For today, we don't have too hefty of an episode, yet it's not going to be too small. We're just going to be working on one final big room, and after that you're going to have the entire Chapter 1 of Bendy and the Ink Machine fully complete. Without further ado, let's jump straight into it. So to begin today's episode, what we're going to do is we've got two doors right here. We're going to work on the one on the right here. What we're going to do is we're going to start off by grabbing our oak wood planks, and we're going to come out 3 blocks and 1 stripped oak wood just like this. We're going to build it up just like we normally would with the pillars. We'll grab some oak wood, we'll connect, we'll put it underneath as well, and fill in the floor. So let's just do that quickly. And then once that's done is right here, we're going to make a strip or a row of oak wood as well. Then we're going to grab our white terracotta, and we're just going to fill this entire thing in. Once we're done that, we're going to grab our oak wood slabs, and we're going to fill in the top, just like what we have been doing for the roof. Just like that. And I'll be back with further instructions for right here. Alrighty, so for the next area, what we're going to do is we're going to come to these 2 pillars right here. We're going to break 1 block down. Now, before we get started, I just want to put another disclaimer in like I did last episode with the whole ink machine situation. What you could do if you want is you could put in a stairway, but for this side, I don't recommend it. If you're going to do anything, guys, what I would do is I would maybe bump up the floor right here a bit, but I would still follow the staircase down where it actually goes down. And the reason for this is because this door, you want it to drop right in on the room that we're currently about to build. So what we're going to do is where we broke these blocks, we're going to count out 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we're pretty much just going to make a rectangle here. And what we're going to want to do is in this entire area, we're going to want to break down 5 blocks. So this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Just like that. Once this entire square, or rectangle I should say, is fully empty, I will be right back. Once we have this entire hole completely emptied, what we're then going to do is we're going to come to this corner here, and we're going to count out 12 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And we're going to go all the way to this back wall, including underneath it, okay? So we're going to make sure that we break this entire row underneath, and we want to go down 5 blocks just like what we did with the other hole that we just emptied. So we're going to break all underneath, as well as under here. If you guys need a little bit more of a better example, bear with me for 2 seconds. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to empty this, but like I said, you go 12 long, then you go all the way to our build, and you want to break underneath it, because what we're going to want to do is we're going to end up wanting to place walls. Okay, so empty out this entire area, and once it's done, we'll be right back. Okay, so now as you can see, I got the entire thing mined out, and like I said, you just got to go 1 block underneath, tracing what we've already built, just like this. So to begin, what we're going to do is we're going to grab some spruce wood stairs, and guys, just go as low as you possibly can. Don't worry, if you can't quite get as low as the build, it's not the end of the world, remember, okay? Because for this area, if you have to compress it a little bit, it's not the end of the world. It's going to be perfectly fine. But essentially, from these oak wood planks right here, we're going to place 1 row, and we're going to want to go 4 rows down. So let's just place some oak behind it, I guess. So there's 2. Let's grab some more oak. Here will be 3. And finally, 4, just like this. Then what we're going to do is we're just going to fill all the stairs in. And then once that's done, all we got to do is we're going to grab our oak wood, and we're going to come out 3 blocks from this pillar, lined up with where we've already had our wall built. We're going to grab our stripped oak wood and place 1. We're going to come out 3 more, and then we're going to place a stripped oak wood on the end. From here, we're going to build up, and we're just going to use we're going to build our usual wall formation, just like this, and we're going to do it once again right here. Whoops. There we are. I will make sure to do that on the end with the stripped oak wood. Then what we're going to do is we're going to do the exact same thing underneath. So here we're going to come down 4 blocks, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to grab our oak wood, whoops, and we're going to line it up with that bottom stripped oak wood block, just like this, followed by white terracotta all on the top. Whoops. And we're going to do the same right here, just like this. Grabbed our white oak wood. There we go, just like that. Once we have that complete, all we're going to do is we're actually going to shave one more layer of dirt right off this wall right here. So we're going to take out one more layer of dirt all on this wall. Once it's cleared out, I'll be back in 2 seconds. So now, as you can see, I shaved off one more layer of dirt. We're then going to grab some stripped oak wood. We're going to bring it all the way down, just like what we normally would to finish off this wall. Then we're going to grab our oak wood planks, come out 3, 1, 2, 3. Place stripped oak wood, and we're going to do our usual pattern all the way until we can't anymore. So let's keep doing this. 3 by 1, 3 by 1. Perfect. Then, once that's complete, we're going to bring our pillars just up to the oak wood level right here. Okay, so let's do that once, twice, 3 times, and then once more, just like that. We're then going to grab our white terracotta, and we're going to fill everything in, except we're only going to go 3 blocks high. We can then shave one off of the oak wood, just like this. Shave that off, fill all this in. There we go. There we go, just like that. Now, I hope I ended up putting a title card on the screen, which I would have because I have to make sure to do that. It looks like I ended up going a little too deep with the ground. I went 1 block too deep. So essentially, what we're going to do is on this level right here, which is one above where we shaved off the dirt, we're just going to fill the entire thing in with oak wood, and that's going to be our floor. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have everybody just quickly fill in their floor, and once I've got the entire floor filled in, we'll be able to continue working on the room. So I'm just going to fill this in, and then I'll be right back in 2 seconds. Okay, so now with the floor filled in, what we're going to do is we're just going to continue to work on the walls. We're going to start off by grabbing our oak wood planks, and from the stairs right here, we're going to place 2 blocks up from the first step, and then we're going to continuously go 1 block higher for every step. Just like this. Then what we're going to do is we're going to turn our attention to this corner over here, and we're going to start by grabbing oak wood planks, and we're going to place 3 like this, followed by a stripped oak wood. We're then going to skip 3 blocks, place the stripped oak wood, 3 oak wood planks, and then another stripped oak wood, just like this. Once that's complete, what we're going to do is we're going to bring our stripped oak wood up to the same level that we have over here. And then we're going to grab our white terracotta and just fill it in. Once this is filled in, we're then going to turn our attention to this wall. We're going to take off all these oak blocks, just like this. And what we're going to do is we're going to start off by grabbing the stripped oak wood, and we're just going to bring the pillars down. And you can do it in this corner as well. We're then going to grab our oak wood planks. We're going to fill everything in just like this. Grab our white terracotta, and then just fill the walls in as so. I do recommend doing this block as well, because at the end of the day, when you're up here, even though you're going to see white terracotta on the ground, to me, it's a better sacrifice than having to see oak wood in the wall. So we're going to go like this. We're going to grab our dark oak door, and we're just going to replace it. There we go. Perfect. Then we're going to do the same thing on this wall. Once that's finished, we're going to turn our attention to this wall finally. We're going to connect the row of stripped oak wood, take 1 layer of oak off, put an oak layer at the bottom, followed by white terracotta filled into the wall, just like this. Once we have this entire thing complete, we are then going to grab stone bricks. So let me just grab a set of those quickly. And once we have those, we're actually going to fill the rest of the upper wall up here in with stone bricks. It's going to go like this, all the way to the very end. And we're going to go to the same height as the build that we've already got, just like this. So I'm going to fill this entire wall in. Once this entire wall is completely filled in, I will be right back. So for our next step, what we're going to do is we're going to tackle this area right here. So if we come down to this area, what we're going to do is we want to actually create a hallway. And our hallway is going to be the same pattern as per usual. So let's just break this open quickly. And essentially what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to go our 3 oak wood. So let's just break the walls here. So this is going to be 3, followed by 1 stripped oak wood. Then we're going to place 3 more oak wood, just like this. And then finally stripped oak wood on the end. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to open this entire thing up. And I'm going to open this up off camera. I'm not too concerned about it right now. But essentially, we're going to want to follow the same pattern right here, okay? We're going to go up with our stripped oak wood like we usually would, just like this. And then we're going to fill the walls in with white terracotta. So I'm going to do it on this side. We want the thickness to be 3 blocks thick, just like this. But you're going to want to do the exact same thing on this side, okay? Once I have this area shaved off and the wall completed, I'll be right back. But I just want to remind everybody, see this oak wood? You can actually get away with breaking it. It's not a problem. It's not going to be in the way. Same with this one and turning it into stripped oak wood, because we're going to want to mirror what we do on this side with that side. I'll be right back and I'll show you guys. Okay, so as you can see, I got the entire area cleared out, and then on top of that, I actually fixed up this wall as well. Once that's finished, at the end here, we're actually going to place 3 oak wood blocks, followed by white terracotta just like this, completing the hallway. Then on the left-hand side, we're actually going to take this entire wall out. We're going to place some oak wood at the floor, followed by some dirt on top, and we're going to leave it just like this for now. We're going to end up putting a roof on and stuff after, but for now, we're leaving it just like this. Now what I'm going to do is we're going to work on one little room right here, which is like a little closet, and once that's done, we can throw a roof on it, interior, and we're fully complete. Okay, so for the little closet over here, we're going to start off by breaking 2 blocks like this. We're then going to break 2 blocks inside and 1 above us. And what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to make the interior a 5x3 space. So we're going to break this way. We want it to be 5 blocks thick. So as you can see, you're going to go to this pillar, and the same on this side, just like this. And then we're going to want to break 3 blocks to go forward. Just like this. For this room, what we're then going to do is we're going to break this wall, and we're going to place 3 oak wood. This wall as well. And then this entire wall is going to be oak wood as well. Followed by white terracotta for the walls, just like this. Once you have the entire thing replaced, what we're then going to do is we're just going to replace the floor with oak wood. Whoops. And then we're just going to do the few little interior designs. There's not really much going on in this room, so we don't have much to worry about. We're just going to grab some spruce stairs, flip them upside down like this, followed by a spruce wood slab, and then we're going to do the same thing right on top. We're going to grab some flower pots. We're just going to put them on the ground just like this. Grab a dark oak door, close it off, and just like that, this closet is fully complete. Now, once again, we're going to do the interior for the big room. We're going to just do a little bit of work over there, and then once that's done, throw a roof on it, and we're done. So we're going to build the interior in parts, just because there's quite a bit to it, and I want to make sure that we get this all right. So we're going to start off by going to the second step here, and what we're going to do is we're going to place a spruce wood fence right in the middle here. And to know you're lined up properly, just look at this wall and make sure you're sitting right in the middle. And you obviously want to be at the second step. We're then going to build up until you're at the stone brick level. And once you're built up, what we can do is we're just going to come across to make sure that it lines up, and we're going to leave this fence just like this. We're then going to also build across to the middle over here. And we're also going to add one more row, 1 block before the pillar right here, just like that. Then we're going to grab some barrels, and lined up with this, we're actually going to place a barrel facing outwards. Then we're going to place one facing up and on top, just like this. We're then going to grab paintings, and we're looking for the 2 that are standing 2 blocks tall, 1 block thick, just like that. It can be any of the sorts, which kind of works out, because in the actual build, I actually have those 2 photos. And then it's the same one right there, so that kind of worked out perfectly. Alrighty, nice. I'll be right back with more instructions. Okay, so for the final finishing touches, what we're going to grab is we're going to grab some spruce wood stairs. We're going to come out 1 block from this pillar. We're going to put signs on each side of it to make a little chair. Then we're going to place stairs upside down 1 block away. We're going to flip some this way as well, just like this. Then we're going to make 2 spaces, flip another set of stairs upside down, creating a second table. And then on this second table, we're going to place a beacon, just like this. Wow, I honestly can't believe I'm about to say this, but we actually have 2 final steps, and then this entire thing is going to be complete. 3 years in the making. Well, I mean, technically, if you count all the downtime, it doesn't count, but 3 years. All right, here we go. So to begin, what we're going to do is we're going to actually fill this entire thing in with oak wood. We're going to do it with the slabs, and I know this might kind of be stupid and sound useless, but I'm actually going to do it live because you know what the heck, it's the last few clips of this entire series, and as much as I hate to say it, I hope most of you stick around, but for some people this might be the only series they ever watch, so might as well stick around for one last hurrah, I guess, if you will. So let's fill this entire thing with oak wood. Slabs, of course. And then once this is complete, we're going to add some glowstone to the ceiling, because that way at least it adds a little bit of a light source. So let's go on inside. Then what we're going to do is from this stone brick, we're actually going to place a glowstone block on top of it right here. And funny enough, if you actually look, the fence won't attach to the glowstone, which I find kind of funny. Then, above the fence, we're going to look for the pillars, and if we line it up properly, we're going to place some glowstone just like this. And then we're going to do the same thing with this pillar. Let me just make sure I'm lined up. There we go. Perfect. Now, finally, to finish things off, what we're going to do is we're going to grab our oak wood. It's going to be flush with the stone, and the glowstone, I should say. There we go. And we're just going to fill this entire thing in. Whoops. There we go. Wow. And just like that, guys, we have the entire Bendy the Ink Machine Chapter 1 complete. I'm not going to lie, you guys should actually be very proud. This was a long build, this was a hard build, and honestly, I want to know, if you guys are actually like regular builders on the channel, let me know if you think this was the actual biggest build. I know it might not look it with some of the size of the Hello Neighbor houses, but this one's very spread out, it's very laid out, so just drop your opinion and let me know below. But honestly, I hope you guys enjoyed the series. I had a lot of fun making this. It was a great build. It's very exciting. You can use it for so many different purposes, and it's just overall a build that I'm very happy and satisfied with. So I hope you guys enjoyed the entire series. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hopefully we will catch you guys in the next one. But anyway, till next time, guys, peace.